Hello everyone! In this opportunity, I would like to say thank you for watching my video presentation for chapter 11 with the title is Skills for Developing Others. Before I start the presentation, let me introduce myself. My name is Anisha Zakia with student ID 199101113 and let me start the presentation. Introduction for this chapter. This chapter will concentrate on skills related to the leader's relationship with others. The first one is setting goals, and the second providing constructive feedback, and the third is team building for work teams, and the fourth is building high performance teams, the rocket model, and the fifth is delegating, and the last is coaching. Setting goals. Once group goals are agreed on, they include member compliance act as a criterion for evaluating the leadership potential of group members and become the criteria for evaluating group performance. For goals to be achievable, they should have the following characteristics such as specific, observable, attainable, challenging, based on top to bottom commitment, and the last is designed to provide feedback to personnel about their progress toward them. One of the most effective ways to improve any kind of performance is to provide feedback about how closely a person's behavior matches some criterion, and research shows that performance is much higher when goals are accompanied by feedback than when either goals or feedback are used alone. Providing constructive feedback includes sharing information or perception with another about the nature, quality, or impact of that person's behavior. The development of good feedback skills is related to developing good communication, listening, and assertiveness skill. To give good feedback, the provider must first be clear on purpose of feedback. The second is choose appropriate context and medium. The third is send proper nonverbal signal. And the fifth is try to detect emotional signal from recipient. And the last is be assertive in providing it. The purpose of feedback is to provide others with information they can use to change their behavior. Being clear about the intent and purpose is important because giving feedback sometimes can become emotional for both the person giving it and the person receiving it. And this is the tips for leaders can improve their feedback skills by make it helpful and then be specific, be descriptive, be timely, be flexible, and give positive as well as negative feedback. And the last is avoid blame. This is best illustrated in the rationale for team training shown in figure 11.1. In our work with organization, we are frequently asked to help teams that are struggling. In figure 11.1, we will place this request at the team level, which is the third platform up from the bottom. We believe this type of interpretation will work only if the team members have achieved a stable platform from which to work. In this case, that would include the two previous platforms in figure 11.1. If the foundation is not well established, the solely team based on intervention often leads to intra-team competition or apathy and withdrawal. As a basis for any work at the team level, individual team members must first be comfortable with themselves. They must be able to answer the questions like, what do I bring to the team? And what do I need from the team? Not answering this question breeds in her fear and mistrust. A diagram of the rocket model can be found in figure 11.2. As shown, building a team can be analogous to building a rocket, just as the booster stage is critical for getting a rocket off the ground. So are the mission and talent stage critical for starting a team. Once the mission and talent issues have been addressed, leaders need to work with team members to sort out team norms and buy-in and so on. Delegation is a relatively simple way for leaders to free themselves of time-consuming chores. Why delegating is important? The essence of leadership is achieving goals through others, not trying to accomplish them by oneself. Learning to think like a leader partly improves developing a frame of mind wherein you think in terms of the whole group organization capabilities and not just your own. The leader's time is a precious commodity that should be invested wisely in those activities that the leader is uniquely suited or situated to accomplish and that will provide the greatest long-term benefits to the group. Delegation develops followers. Developing subordinates is one of the most important responsibilities any leader has, and delegating significant tasks to them is one of the best ways to support their growth. It does so by providing opportunities for initiative, problem solving, innovation, administration, and decision making. By providing practical experience in a controlled fashion, delegation allows subordinates the best training experience of all, like learning by doing. Common reason for avoiding delegation. Delegation takes too much time. Delegation saves time for the leader in the long run, but it costs the leader time in the short run. It takes time to train a subordinate to perform any new task, so it often really does take less time for a leader to do the task herself than to put in the effort to train someone else to do it. 2. Delegation is risky. The third is the job will not be done as well. The fourth is the task is desirable one. And the fifth is others are already too busy. Principle of effective delegation. The first one is decide what to delegate. The first step leaders should take when deciding what to delegate is to identify all their present activities. This should include those functions regularly performed and decisions regularly made. Next, leaders should estimate the actual time spent on these activities. The second is decide whom to delegate to. The third is make the assignment clear and specific. The fourth is assign an objective, not a procedure. The fifth is allow autonomy but monitor performance. And the sixth is keep credit, not blame. Good coaches help followers clarify career goals, identify and prioritize development needs, and create and stick to development plans and create environments that support learning and coaching. Coaching is really a blend of several different leadership skills. Being a good coach means having well-developed skills, determining where a follower is in the coaching process and intervening as if appropriate. Here are the steps of coaching. The first one is forging a partnership, and the second is inspiring commitment. The third is growing skills like creating development and coaching plans, and the fourth is promoting persistence like helping followers stick to their plans, and the fifth is transferring skills like creating a learning environment, and the last is concluding comments. Thank you so much for watching and listening this video presentation. May all those I have shared be beneficial for all of us. Have a good day everyone!